Hello friends, I am twirling.through Bookstagrammer and the link for my page is given in the description box. Today, once again I am here with a new video. If you like the content, do subscribe, like, share and comment. So today in this video, I am going to talk about author Khaled Hosseini. I think no checklist is complete without his books. Born in Afghanistan and then moving to US, he is the author of many New York Times bestsellers. Today, I am going to talk about 3 of his books which are my all-time favorites. The first one is The Kite Runner. The second is A Thousand Splendid Suns and the mountains echoed. So without wasting time, let's get into the video. So let's start with the first book, The Kite Runner. Okay, this is a heartbreaking story of 2 friends, Amir and Hassan, who want to win the kite flying tournament, but none of them can foresee what will happen to their friendship, what will happen to their lives. Their friendship was on stake as a traumatic event separates them forever. Years after, the dark secret emerges out and Amir decides to return to an Afghanistan which is under Taliban rule to find redemption. A novel about the inherent strength and weakness in each person, the guilts and the you can say terrible consequences of trying to endure them or to avoid them. This is a story in general, I'll say this is a story about friendship, about loyalty and about accepting the fault, about accepting the guilt. Highly recommendable, very powerful and a heart-wrenching story of friendship. So the second book which I would like to talk about and which is really very close to my heart, because this is the first one by Khaled Hosseini which I have read. This is the first book which I have read by Khaled Hosseini, A Thousand Splendid Suns. Now when I recapitulate the story of this book, it gives me goosebumps. This is a story of Mariam, who at the age of 15 is sent to Kabul to marry Rashid, and life with Rashid is not good. She has to face a very difficult married life, abuses and all. But then after some time, in her life comes Leila, a local teenager, and the bond between Leila and Mariam grows so strong, like mother and daughter. Both of them were happy. Everything was going on nicely. They used to talk, they used to share their pain and everything. But with the entry of Taliban, life is no less than hell for them, with constant struggle. But Mariam and Leila become inseparable, and this inseparable bond between them lead to overcome the obstacles of life. Once again, this book, A Thousand Splendid Suns, will tear your heart, but the end will definitely soothe your soul. The book is filled with many such beautiful and honest lines which will, you can say, which will haunt in your mind forever. Though it is painful, but it's hopeful too. A Thousand Splendid Suns by Khaled Hosseini. And the last book in this series is And the Mountains Echoed by Khaled Hosseini. So first I'll start with the plot. Abdullah and his sister Pari, they lived in a small village and they were very happy, and it was about pre-war days. And Abdullah was not only brother, but he was more like a parent, and he used to do various things, small things to make her sister Pari happy. A typical brother-sister bond where each one of them are like both, they were fond of each other, they loved to spend time with each other, they played and all these things. But then comes invasion and war, which taunts their normal life and brings separation. After many, you can say, after many gut-wrenching chapters, after many horrendous events, still a hope is there at the end. And I would definitely like to thank author for such a pleasant end and bringing smile to my face, because I was like worried whether they will be able to meet, what will be the end, whether Abdullah will be able to find Pari or will Pari be able to find Abdullah. But finally the end is happy, so the book has got a happy end. Whatever pain, whatever worries, whatever differences were there, everything was solved out, and the end is really nice. So, and the mountains echoed is an ode to siblinghood, and you can say all the joys and heartbreaks that come with it, the anger of separation, anger of being separated, the guilt of envy, and you can say the comfort of companionship, and the burden of responsibility. Wonderful book, a true story, a really magnificent story of brother-sister bond. Must read. And the Mountains Echoed by Khaled Hosseini. So this is about three of my favorite books by Khaled Hosseini: The Kite Runner, Story of Friendship; A Thousand Splendid Suns, a bond, not a real bond, not a blood related bond, a bond between a mother and a daughter, and then a bond between brother and sister. And the Mountains Echoed. Though most of his books are painful, but here I would like to add that the steadfast truth is that he is a master in storytelling. He honestly describes the issues faced by the citizens when the country goes through a political turmoil. He connects directly to the readers and some way makes a place in their hearts by beautifully narrated stories. All the three ones, if somebody asked me to rate these three books, I would give 5 on 5 to all these three books. Though all of them are by same author, but when you will read, you will come to know the content is entirely different, message is entirely different. All these three books are must read. They are must read. They are classic, real classic, yeah. So if you want to, if you have not read, then go for it. Go for all three of them. And I can bet once you start reading, you are going to read all the books by Khaled Hosseini. So this much for today. If you like the content, do subscribe, like, share and comment. Bye-bye and take care.